diamonds are only to prepare for polish. They're not to make it polished unless you have like a specialty set of diamonds or something like that. But the next one is going to be the caliber. This is MB-12. This is the most aggressive compound you can get on the market. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this in 2 halves. And this is going to take a little bit to build up in the pad, so we're going to need to do it probably 3 or 4 times, but it's going to go pretty quick. So you don't want to put too much water, and this is only wet to dry. So as it builds up in the pad, we're going to use less and less on the surface. So the first time we're going to use quite a bit. Again, start off spreading it around. I was going to do half, but I put too much water, so we're just going to do this whole thing. Firm pressure. And on this one, you're going to keep it moving across the top instead of staying in one spot for all your passes. As it starts to dry up, you're going to speed up your machine. Keep the machine moving. Don't let anything dry up on the surface. Now, there is a learning curve to this powder, and I've been using it for quite some time, but you can see that it's already polished. It's already polished this half. It needs a little bit more, and we're going to clean it up, but now we have powder built up in here. I don't need to put a bunch more on the surface. I'm actually just going to put some water down and reactivate what's in here. This you need to work completely dry. So no moisture. There might be some dry film or dry smudges, and that's okay. But as you work this, it's going to start to grab, and you want that friction, and you're going to fight back against that friction, just like with the diamonds. So now, there's still a little bit of a line here, and this is actually over polished and doesn't look that good. So we're going to do another video later with just the 5X on one piece. This looks fantastic. But now if you're blending areas, what you can do is you can now, that you polish here, polish here, polish here, use different polish here, different polish there. Whether it's the same, it doesn't matter. Now you can go over the whole thing to blend it all together, but you want to keep it moving. And now that we don't have a wet slurry or splattering, you don't really have to go clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever. You just want to keep moving. No more splattering or flicking. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Now you're going to kind of burn it in. So here's an instance where the 5X left a little bit of a texture and a less than desirable polish, a little bit less than perfect. We could do something what I call beyond the burn, and we're gonna smoke this into submission and melt the texture and the orange peel away. We got most of it out. Some of it's a little, probably have to touch it up a little bit with 800, go back up, but I kind of wasn't really paying attention and orange peeled a little bit. There's some smudges here. That's fine. So now everything's dry, nothing's active on there anymore. So you're just gonna spritz a little bit. We're not doing the whole wet sloppy clean because we're using a wet to dry polish, so we don't need all that. So we're just gonna clean up the residue. There is no line between the polishes, but an experienced eye can tell the difference in the finish from half to half. Pretty much every homeowner on the planet is going to be ecstatic with this, but you can actually see the change in the tree clarity. Not a bad polish, but watch the clarity from the tree changes on that half, and that's what we're looking for. So regardless, it's very, very bright polish all the way across. So all right, see you in the next video.